Good morning, everybody. I think it's November 3rd. Is it November 3rd or November 4th? I think it's the 3rd. Currently having to re-render or re-edit a video because I stupidly forgot to clip my commentary down, so I started a little early with some outtakes. So that was yesterday's episode. That's really annoying. It was a quick fix though, so that's good. It's just finished rendering, so I'm gonna go hit upload. But before I do that, let's go ahead and check this weight. Okay, what was that? 243.6, I believe. That's a bit up, but I do have a quick explanation. So as you guys know, Halloween was over the weekend. Couple that with the stress of all my school, and I may have had a piece of candy or two, or 3, or 10. I kind of binged a little bit. It's kind of something I don't really like talking about because I'm kind of embarrassed about it. But, yeah. That happened. Can't deny that it happened, but I'm gonna try to be very holistic about this. Is that the word I'm looking for? Holistic? Maybe it's a different word, but I'm just gonna be like, it happened. It was a thing. I did it. I can't take it back, but what I can do is just keep going. Just get back on the horse and keep going like it didn't happen. Almost like I'm trying to forget that it happened. Not like, in a bad way, but just like pretend like it never happened. What would I be doing? I would still be trying to lose this weight, right? I'd still be on the cut. I'd still be, eating at a deficit, even if it didn't happen. This is not an excuse to say, oh, it's over, right? So we're just gonna go back to how I was eating before. Not when I was 275 pounds, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm back on the cut now, and God, I have to work on that weight loss video. I might have to reshoot it because it's so long. So I might think about reshooting it. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and wake up. I don't know what time I'm going to the gym today. It might be soon, but it also might be in the afternoon. It just depends on a lot of things. So, yeah, that's kind of it. I'm gonna get cleaned up because I feel kind of gross. I always feel gross getting out of bed. And then, and then I'll probably get to work on that weight loss plan. Okay, set you guys down. Is this too close to my face? I know you guys love looking at my handsome self, but sometimes it's just too close, right? I hope that's far enough. So it's later in the afternoon. It's about 4:30. Nothing really happened. Went to class, did school stuff. I'm trying to stay ahead of the curve. That is what you want to do so that I'm not pulling my goddamn hair out 5 days before like 4 things are due and I'm like having anxiety attacks. That's the ideal, right? No anxiety attacks and no binging. Anyway, we're about to hit day 2 of week 2 of Jeff Nippard's Powerbuilding program. Today we've got an upper body day and we got some bench obs. Looks like we have a heavy bench day. We have a top double at 85 to 90% or an RPE of 8. Excited, a little excited. Although bench has been kind of, ironically, it's my best lift. I'm kind of cooling on bench a little bit. I guess I just feel like I need to get my lower body up there. I'm not worried about it. I'm just like, I'm cooling on it. It's like, yes, I'm lifting something heavy. That'll be fun. But at the same time, I'm chill. We're still going to go in there with intensity, with purpose, execute. We are on our 4th and final can of Ghost Energy as a pre-workout today. Tropical Mango is the last flavor remaining. I have to say, after my initial taste of that sour watermelon yesterday, I kind of liked it. I didn't love it. It wasn't like super great, but it was definitely the best I had so far. And you know, it was decent. It was pretty good. So let's see what this tropical mango brings to the table. One more. This one's actually pretty nice. It's not as strong as I want it to be, though. I want it to be a bit more more flavorful. This one's much more subtle. Mango flavored things are not really something I'm super into. When I was in India, I had authentic Indian mangoes that were fresh almost every single day. And let me tell you, that was the greatest piece of fruit I might have ever eaten in my life. It was so rich and dense and sweet, and that mango taste was so good. So every mango flavored thing that I've ever had after that pretty much is trash. It's going in at such a disadvantage because I have the god mangoes from India, like, to compare them to. And like, it never is ever as good. Like, if you ever go to India, you gotta get some fresh mangoes, man. We're 3 for 3 on performance, though. Again, I'm oddly impressed with the Ghost Energy performance. I've had 3 good experiences with it, and that is kind of weird. Whatever their formula is for this drink, they should make that their pre-formula. Because, I mean, I don't know what to say. It's great. I definitely think that weird little taste is something with the formulation, though, because I'm still getting hints of it in this drink. Still got that yellow pill vibe. Yeah, this mango is really subtle. So if you're not into super intense flavors, this mango would probably be the best one. I have now tried every single one of them, and I can say that my ranking would probably be, the worst one is red berry, then citrus, then mango, then sour watermelon. And I probably won't be buying these again, unless they redo their formula or have a new flavor, maybe. But yeah, I was kind of disappointed with this Ghost Energy, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's decent, but there's so many better options out there. Like, I think 3D tastes better than this. I think Monster tastes better than this. NOS tastes better than this. Rain, certain flavors of Bang. Yeah, I don't know. It's not there yet. It needs something vegan friendly. How is a drink vegan friendly? Like, I'm genuinely curious. I'm not trying to be like offensive or nothing. What makes a drink vegan friendly? What makes a drink non-vegan friendly? We're gonna just drink the rest of this guy. Hit the gym. Hit a nasty double on bench, hopefully. And, yeah, see how it goes. All right. Here we are at the gym. Day 2, week 2, Jeff Nippard Powerbuilding program. We got 85% on the bar here. This is 245 pounds for a double, and it flew. Like, it's supposed to be an RP8, so I decided I'm going to go up to 90%, which I thought I was going to have to do anyway. And this 90%, when I did it, it felt really easy. Like, it felt like a 7.5. For 90%, that's a pretty easy double. So I decided to take a risk and throw a chip on there at the end for 260. And this 260, man, let's just say that I should have left it at 255. It was kind of sloppy. Like, it might have been an 8, but it was more likely a 9, maybe a 9.5 at the best. And I should have just left that at 255. It didn't feel like an 8 though. It felt like a 7.5 at least. And I just wanted to be true to RPE, but I overshot a little bit. That's my bad. These are
Back off sixes with 77.5%. Well, not exactly 77.5%. You see, 225 pounds isn't 77.5% of my 1 rep max, which is 285 pounds. But I kind of just got lazy. Like, I was with my partner and he was done benching and I still had to do all my back offs. And I just didn't want to take this plate off and put like the 3 plates on. I was like, I'll just leave the 2 plates on there and just do my sixes with that. So it's pure laziness why there's a 5-pound bump, but that just bumps my max up by 5 pounds, which is kind of reasonable. It doesn't really make a difference, and I was just being lazy. I'll try not to make it a habit, but I mean, there were just 6 reps, so it wasn't that big of a deal. We move on to assisted chin-ups. These are supposed to be weighted chin-ups, but your boy is still too fat to do regular chin-ups. I wanted to do reverse grip lat pull-downs, but all of the lat pull-down machines were taken. So this gym just needs more machines, man. Why are there 4 cable crossovers, but only 2 of them have lat attachments? Why are there only 2 benches and 3 racks? Why are there no platforms? Why is there no... you know what? I'm just going to vent here. I'm sorry. I'm going to just leave my grievances at the door, and we're just going to talk about these really quick here. So the first set was minus 60 pounds for a set of 10. That was way too easy. It's supposed to be at RP 8. And I bumped it up to 50 pounds and got 2 sets of 9. It's hard to judge RP on these. Like, sometimes I feel like I could get like 1,000,000 reps, but then I fail. And then sometimes I feel like I can get like 1 rep and I end up repping it out. So I called it at 9. I thought, nah, that feels like an 8. These are new. So I've never done these before. These are standing Arnolds. And I don't like standing dumbbell presses. They're significantly harder than standing barbell presses. Obviously because of the extra stabilization element for each individual arm, but these really kick my ass. I didn't know what weight to use for these, so I just stuck with 40 pounds. There are sets of 12 at a 9, and I got pretty close to failure here, so I want to say I made the right call. But I don't like these at all. They suck. So that probably means that I should keep them in the rotation until I like them again. But yeah, 40-pound Arnolds. I think my seated Arnold is like close to 60, so that's quite a drop. But, you know, we'll just work up linearly from there and see how it goes. These are incline dumbbell chest supported rows, aka incline seal rows as I'm calling them. 50 pounds for 2 sets of RPE 9. The first set was 13, the second set was 15. I really like incline seal rows. I did them before. They're one of my favorite types of rows, and they kind of make dumbbell rows challenging, but in a different way. So looking forward to those. Really felt these in both my lats and my traps. We got some face pulls here, pretty standard stuff. These are sets of 15 to 20, and I don't really know where I am with face pulls. Sometimes when I do them seated, I can get pretty strong at them, but I've recently switched back to standing, and I'm noticeably weaker. So this is only 50 pounds for sets of 20. I'm hoping to work that back up to, I believe it was like 60 pounds at my heaviest when I was seated. So we're getting there, getting those rear delt gains. Another delt exercise is these dumbbell lateral raises. This is also sets of 15 to 20. I did 22.5 pounds at an RPE of 10 for 20 reps. And wow, like I haven't taken a set of dumbbell laterals to failure ever. And they really gas you out. And also you'll notice that there's a lot of exercises on this day. This might be the most amount of exercises I've ever had to do on this program. So yeah, lots of workout footage. Now these dumbbell concentration curls, I got a little bit to say. First of all, I know it's only 20 pounds. I really need to start training my biceps a lot harder. Like, even my workout partner was telling me, like, bruh, you can be doing a lot more on these than you are. And you should be working harder. Don't you want your biceps to grow, etc.? And I do, mostly because I want them to carry over to my rows and my chins so that it carries over to my deadlift, etc. And but yeah, I've been kind of slacking on bicep training in general just my entire lifting career, outside of my like first like 10 weeks in which I made a lot of bicep gains. But yeah, ever since then I've just kind of not cared about them. So definitely going to train these hard. I moved up to 22.5 pounds in the second set and only got 13 reps, and that was to failure. So what I really want to mention about these concentration curls is I have not done concentration curls since I was in high school. Like when I was a junior, which is like 6 years ago. So it feels weird. I really, it feels weird. I'm thinking back to my LA Fitness days in high school when all I did was chest and arms, and I never trained my back, and I never trained my legs, and I never did cardio and all that stuff. And man, I knew nothing. So if these are regular in the rotation, I'm definitely going to get some nostalgic feels from these. My left arm is significantly weaker than my right arm, so I should have started with my left arm, sorry. But next time I will make sure not to make that mistake and always start with the weaker side, just so I can get an even number of reps, because I fail right here and then I have to rest and then reset. I think I do it twice too. So I sit here, wait for about 5 to 10 seconds, pick it up, I think I can hit out 2 reps, and then I think I rest again for like 5 to 10 seconds and then hit out 1 more rep. So that's the end of the workout footage. That's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys tomorrow.